beauty thing about Patrici is that he made meditation democratic. It's there for everyone. It's not for some special people, elite category. You don't need to understand a lot of things to come to meditation. It is very, very simple. It is simply sitting down with our eyes closed and observing the breath.
What a greater joy than spreading this message of meditation. As we always keep saying, Annadana is important, Vidyadana is important, but Dhyana Dana is the most superior thing.
Personally, meditation did one thing. That one thing was calming the demon in the mind.
So as a quantum leader, you are looking to be, you are at the highest level of understanding that we are all one. That oneness experience starts developing.
When you visualize it, three things will happen. You are overcoming the time. You are living in the future already what you wanted to. Number two, what is your current self? You are overcoming it. Third, you are overcoming the environment itself.
Yeah, truly friends, I suggest and recommend that this is the best thing which can happen to one's life.
So a lot I've seen change where it's helped me find answers that who am I, what am I destined for, and then the way I've headed now.
Air inside the pyramid itself, it gets ionized because of the energy, which invariably it leads to increased oxygen levels and also improved brain function. That's what the research says.
Have seen benefits in terms of developing mindfulness. I don't have to remind myself for any event. I'm able to give my best at any moment of time.
By faithfully following the process and dedicating myself fully, I noticed significant change in my thought process within just 3 months.
So I live a purposeful, meaning and looking forward each day in my life. That is the greatest benefit I received.
And this is a beautiful, beautiful platform that helped me evolve emotionally.
I used to have a lot of health issues. Those all the health issues have been healed through meditation.
It's really exciting. Some of my key learnings so far have been acceptance and surrender.
Confidence to take my own decisions have come, and I feel more empowered. So
through this meditation, I also learned how to not take everything into personal.
The calmness of just sitting in meditation, it makes me feel very, very nice.
Whenever there are challenges, I am getting aware of it and I'm taking actions. It's very simple, very happy.
I used to eat foods several times. Now that also reduced because of the meditation.
A lot of positivity, and I started aiming high in terms of goal personally and professionally.
Connecting with that field, that gave me a lot of confidence, felt worthy of things.
My stomach issues, I think some acid issues also dissolving, and my stress is going continuously decreasing.
The conflicts between the colleagues are getting resolved, and sister doctor conflicts are going away.
Every time I used to gulp a lot. Now at least I'm observing and taking having mindfulness eating, and few other steps are taken.
I actually started, I used to have a lot of thoughts coming in, but gradually I feel that all my thoughts are going down.
So the sleep quality has improved, the sleep pattern has also improved. I am able to utilize that late night time with children for their studies.
On the top of this, now that I've added meditation, I am in a state of bliss, I feel.
I used to get migraines. Out of nowhere, I get sharp headache. I take 15-minute break and put the track. It is doing wonders to me.
Diabetic patient more than 15 years. Everyone told due to that diabetic, you get this burning. But with my strong belief, I stopped using the medicine also.
I never used to get sleep early, but now as soon as I touch the bed, I go to sleep.
So it was not one promotion, it was not two promotion. He gave me 3 promotion and put me as a head of technology there. So that's the possibilities or the opportunities, right?
More of pure intentions and more of beautiful thoughts has to come out from myself,
so that I would manifest all the good things.
I became very much mindful of everything. I started living a happy life, like I would enjoy each day.
Most of the things that make me a strong person through meditation.
So first and foremost thing, my stress got reduced. So I became more energetic.
So when my life was filled with all this, full of darkness, meditation came as a light.
When I have tested some of my parameters, which is like H1BAC, it was at 6.4 many months ago, which means like I'm on the verge to get a diabetic person. But then with this practice, reseating myself that I'm happy and healthy, I think it helped me to bring those parameters from 6.4 to 5.9.
Every time life gives me an experience, feeds me an experience, I just need to engage. And that gave me a lot of peace.
My stress started going away and anxiety is released. My body even coming to a normal stage. Even I had asthma initially. That asthma also, without me knowing, it went away.
There came a point where I saw a lot of benefits personally, and I manifested a lot of things in my life.
It's very, very transformative. People and my friends who have seen me then till now, they see, and there is so much of joy, like that inner child that comes out.
After the meditation, the serenity, the day becomes very easy.
Life has definitely transformed. I'm able to practice mindfulness by doing daily meditation. Life just flowing with so much ease. No burden on the heart, no cloud hanging over my head.
Group meditation is really wonderful, and it creates a very good vibration, very good synchronization and things like that.
Start showing some gratitude for whatever we have. We are so blessed. So count your blessings and things keep coming to you.
Good morning, good afternoon, and a wonderful evening, dear friends and masters. What a wonderful video for all the masters. Now they're all part of Buddha CEO volunteering in one or the different platforms. You name it, we have it. And what a wonderful opportunity. So eternally grateful again for these. It is a heavy volunteer-based program. And I think when I say volunteer, I say I'm volunteering for myself. It's a platform where I get to learn, I get to improve my skills, and I get to have joy with all of you. So with that, all the masters that you see, their life before and after, and so is mine. I was just thinking about today being a second day, so I'd like to share a small story. It says a small boat was caught up in a stormy, sea and with strong waves. And one wise, everybody was getting panic. A wise old sailor on board, sensing the panic around him, began to chant loudly, I am here, I am now. I am here, and I am now. And he repeated with every wave that crashed against the boat. And the other sailors curiously joined in because they didn't know what was going on. They were all panicked. They just joined in. And they all started chanting together, I am here, I am now. Their focus shifted from the turbulent sea to the present moment. The boat stabilized, and they rode the waves with newfound calm and unity. Such is our life, and so was my life. Today, as we embark on the second day of presence, let's embrace this power of being fully present and take maximum advantage of this wonderful program that is curated by Dr. Chandra. Let's cultivate. He's going to teach us about heart elevation and benefits of it and how we do it, what we do it. Yesterday, we learned about breath mindfulness meditation, a simple technique, and we'll be adding this powerful technique about heart elevation so that we could, ride the waves of life with so much grace, joy, and harmony. With that, sir, over to you. Welcome.
Thank you, Sonalji. Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Good afternoon, evening. Meditation gives those three things. First thing, of course, is to bring us into the present that Sonalji talked about. Most of us are in the past, so meditation dissolves the past. Past has no bearing unless we think so. If thoughts create reality is true, then why would past have a bearing? Except that if we keep living in the past, then we are influenced by the past, and so then we have thoughts of the past. So meditation, first thing it's doing is dissolving the past. Just by practicing the simple technique that we are learning here, we practiced once yesterday. Welcome to everyone who joined today, that we will learn again today on this. But it dissolves the past, brings enough awareness so that we can be in the present. So if we are here in this event, in this program, we are here. Our body is here, our mind is here. That's what present means. We are here. Mind is here means we're not thinking of somewhere here, there, or of there while we are here listening to the lecture. We're not merely bodily present, but we are bodily and with mind also we are fully present here without having any past in our mind. Then meditation is increasing our understanding in such a way that we are going into a great future with total clarity. If thoughts create reality, so then we are in a thought that creates greater reality for us in future. So past is dissolved. We are in the present experiencing whatever is there with us, the people, the places, the things that we experience here fully, because the senses are there, absolutely pulling so much of information about every experience that we're having right here. And so it brings us into the present moment, so experience something deeply. If you're having a sweet dessert, you enjoy it deeply. Only when we have partially, then we want to have that, the craving starts. We want to have it again, because we just not complete experience. Being in the present has many benefits. But the primary thing is that we are experiencing whatever that is in front of us deeply. We are people, we are fully with people. We are here. And so we listen to them. We experience them. We look at their faces. We experience their emotion. Then in the moment they were able to acknowledge them, so many things will happen automatically. Our energy goes to them. A past is dissolved. And so then suddenly body heals. Suddenly body heals. Because unwanted memories are blocking, interfering into the functioning of the body. Unwanted memories leads to unwanted thought, and that's fundamentally interfering into the body's functioning, called stress. And then present is great, so we are experiencing deeply whatever that is in front. We forget about everything that may happen or happen, and we are fully here. That's why many people, sometimes when they have challenges, you come into meditation, yes, because it puts the challenge also aside. And so then you are able to just at least live the present time, this hour, this day, greatly. Then because we understand that thoughts create reality, move into a greater thought. It brings enough clarity for us to move into a greater thought. Clarity of what we should do, what I should do tomorrow, what I should do next year, what will I be doing few years from now. Either you have clarity or don't bother about it and so you live in the present. Either way, it fixes, it dissolves the past. brings a great presence, and then creates a great future. Breath meditation that we understood yesterday, dear friends, is the most simplest. Gautama Buddha, the story is that Gautama Buddha discovered this technique, or they invented this technique, whatever you say. If the discovery is the right word, meaning there's something that exists before, always. Everything always existed before. When you look at from a quantum physics perspective, quantum field of possibilities perspective, everything exists either physically or in the energy field. Gautama Buddha, because he was contemplating about life as he came in contact with people who are suffering, sickness is there, death is there, old age is there, greed is there. So when he saw all of them and he wanted to contemplate, he wanted to understand the cause of suffering, so he went from pillar to post. He went to many, many teachers, masters, practiced many techniques, many things, but he was not happy. He didn't find the right solution. He always found something missing in them. And finally, one day, when I was sitting on a Bodhi tree, he suddenly and accidentally started observing his breath, closing his eyes. He just had a great meal, relaxing after 3 months of intense practice of something where he was fasting. At the point he was going to die, then a master called Sujata, who comes there, a woman called Sujata comes there and helps him and says, "This is stupidity. You first eat, then you can do something." And so he takes that meal and then he just relaxes under the tree, and then suddenly something prompts him to just observe the breath with his eyes closed. He did that. And the story goes that everything got revealed to him in that moment. In 3 hours, he got revealed of everything, the cosmic creation, his entire lifetimes, and his purpose for the future. Everything got created. Everything was revealed to him in that meditation. And so then it became instantly clear to him that he must go and then give this meditation to his friends. Then he goes to Saranada's story. So this technique came from him. And then Buddha is synonymous to meditation. In Buddha CEO, Buddha is synonymous to a meditative leader, somebody who is conquering inner world. And so this technique started from him and then popularized by many, many masters along the way. And then Patriji, founder of PSSM, lived and breathed of only this and only breath meditation called Anapanasati. He knew instantly that this is the most simplest. It can't be anything simpler. And so then, having explored many, many organizations, many, many things, practically almost all organizations in India, that he finally came to a conclusion that this must be given. This must be given. And so then he took to the mission to introduce this, because this is a natural technique. Natural is easy. What is natural? You see, effortlessly nature creates. Nature creates anything effortlessly. So it has to be effortless. That's what this is. Anything that's effortless is always right. That's the nature way of doing. When things are getting complex, complicated in our life, we have to step back and see, why is it so? That because we're not probably in the right path. This is a simple technique, a natural technique. Why is it natural? Because we're just simply observing the natural breath. The breath the way it is, we're not changing it. Body is the most intelligent system. Now, if you're tampering with the body, because any kriya that's happening, the kriya is one is the breath. Kriya is something that happens automatically. So it is the breath that is there. Kriya is our heartbeat. Kriya is, the cell operation that are happening inside, blood circulation. Now, we don't go and then tamper them, because they're happening automatically for a good reason, depending on how the body is at that point feeling. And so, dear friends, this technique, which is natural, is right. Anything that's natural, following the natural methods is always right. We know it. Is why slowly the world is moving towards integrative medicine, natural medications. And so meditation, the simple process is very natural, very easy, and by the definition becomes a great method for implementation. And along with this technique, we practice sometimes a technique called heart elevation method. We have heart and brain. Our brain, of course, or the mind, which is brain in action, is directing our body constantly. We know this. Our brain, with all these nervous systems out there, central and periphery, it directs the body to do functions. We know this. Many hormones are released, of course, there, but they're also released toward the body. But the signal is here. But then we also have this concept of heart. We use the heart regularly. Now, the heart, scientifically, is demonstrated by this institute called HeartMath Institute, based out of California, USA. That the human heart has a little brain that has memory, which we understand from a spiritual science concept called chakras. But then scientifically demonstrated that it's got a set of neurons, which are about 40 plus thousand neurons in their research. And it has this memory. And then this human heart, when they did the research, discovered that is sending maximum amount of signal to the brain, head brain, compared to what brain sends to the heart. Unlike all other organs where head brain seems to predominantly send and direct the other organs, other parts of the body, they also respond back, but then it is the head brain which is giving maximum signal to the other organs. In case of heart, it's the heart which is giving maximum signal to the brain, head brain. And so they found that heart is giving maximum communication, and they found that by default, when we are stressful, our mind is all over. In a stressful state, that means you've got an erratic mind, jumping mind. It is thinking a moment to moment different things. That's why you have up to 50,000 thoughts a day. And then because a stressful mind has a stressful body, that means a few functions in the body, the nervous system, for example, that is there, sympathetic and parasympathetic, are not properly working. The body balance function is not properly there when stressful thought is there. And so by default, the body is not necessarily it's called coherent state, and it's not in a coherent state or homeostasis state by default. But then when human heart, when the body is not in a coherent state, human heart, when they look at the signal, the human heart has this heartbeat, variance of the heartbeat is quite erratic. They found that every time we are in a stressful mode, the variance of a human heartbeat, that means if I am at a 60, an average heartbeat, now it goes up and then comes down normally due to various things. But then that variance, when it goes up, it stays down for a long time and it comes down very short time and then again goes up for a long time, erratic. It's not uniform. They found that our heartbeat is not uniform when we are in a stressful mode. Now they found that our heart, as it is sensing and experiencing emotion, where a lot of emotion originates here, is sending a signal that is an incoherent signal. So the brain is not coherent, the body is not coherent. It's driven through the emotion that we carry. And so then they tried and said, if I fill up a good emotion, let me imagine that I'm smelling a beautiful flower. Let me imagine that I'm really jumping in the rain and dancing with a group. Now it suddenly lifts us up. And emotion changes. Emotion is of deep joy. Emotion is of a love if you have with a set of people. And so then the moment that emotion changes, they notice that suddenly the heart is sending a different type of signal, which is making the brain and the body very, very coherent. That means it's bringing balance into the body just by going into higher emotion. So the conclusion from this HeartMath Institute, dear friends, is that whenever we are in a good emotion, higher emotion, love, compassion, gratitude, joy, bliss, adventure, oneness, wholeness, friendship, and all of these emotions are naturally moving us into a balanced state, a coherent state, a coherent body, and a coherent mind. A coherent mind means it is focused, it can send the signal, it can visualize great. A coherent body means that everything is working great. Our body is resonating well, it is healing well, it is optimally working. And so just by going into a higher emotion in our heart center, they will notice that the body and mind are becoming coherent. And so that means we have a greater life, a more balanced life. And so, dear friends, the function of meditation, if a function of meditation or the practice that we're going to take up moves us towards a fearless, more happy, joyful life, joyful emotions, so simple, then we're going to be very, very coherent in our body and mind. Because the heart going to pick up that emotion and so it's going to send the right signal, influencing the brain appropriately. And so the purpose then of any practice and a meditation practice of anything is to be joyful. The purpose of work should be joyful. We must go into a higher emotion. Purpose of whatever we do to be joyful, not to be fearful, not to be suppressed, not to curtail ourselves, not to pull back ourselves and have resistance to something. And of course, that's a lot of things to be not resisting, to be not fearless, to be confident and not be in a chaotic state, and then requires many practice, many things, and then that's meditation. Meditation drops anything that is not in line to experience a higher emotion in our body and mind, dear friends, is slowly, slowly working on it. And whatever that is, lack of understanding, over attachments, fearful things, over attachment, call them greed, egoistic nature. Then we call these kama, krodha, moha, lobha, mada, matsarya. There are 6 things. All of them are naturally regulated with meditation. And along with parallel to meditation, we understand this process called heart elevation technique, which is simply when you're coming in a day where you are a little stressed out and then you want to settle down in the brain and body, mind and body. And so we close our eyes and observe the breath, great. And then this technique of heart elevation, which is an active mind process. This is the breath meditation is a no mind process where we have to remove the mind, we have to go into an empty state, whereas the heart elevation is an active mind process where we are simply connecting with the heart center, keep our hands on our heart chest area, be there for a couple of minutes, putting our attention on it. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. So we keep our attention on the heart center for a couple of minutes. And then sometimes when we do this meditation, we start with this process so that our brain and mind, the mind and body sort of settle down nicely. And then we do that with the mind by first putting our attention on the heart and then taking a relaxed breath and then feeling it, connecting it, experiencing it, loving it, expressing gratitude to it. Heart center is experiencing emotions and then is helping us to live our life beautifully. It brings up these beautiful emotions. And then the second step in that heart elevation is then we bring up an experience. We imagine of an experience that moves us into a higher states, joyful, just playing in rain, loving, going and then playing with a child, just the pure love, innocence. Our compassion, going out there and imagining that we are helping somebody. We are there, some senior person, a sick person, and somebody who is really, really requires a support, moral support, mental support is required by you. And so then you are there. And then you feel good, you feel that compassion. So just imagine of an experience that would make you go into a higher emotion. You can probably bring it from your past, all good memories, or in the present, you simply think of something that takes you into this high vibration. Or if you have a dream of a future, visualize that. And then second is that, and be there for a few minutes. And then third we are a being of sharing. We always want to share to another, amplifies our emotion. So we simply imagine that this good feeling that I have, that good emotion that I have today, I'm sending it. And then I wish that many people around who require that, who are in this sadness and suffering and sorrow, then say, I'm sending this energy to them for them to feel great, for them to elevate themselves. Because when you're in a good mood, then you're ready to learn, you're ready to explore life differently. And so make an intention that I'm sending this energy for people who are, that is, are everyone on this planet, to elevate themselves, to feel good about knowing the truth, that the journey inward is making the entire outward experience, or whatever that is. And so, dear friends, the heart elevation process happens pretty quickly. A few minutes of heart elevation process, sometimes we're going to start with, and then so that we settle down, bring the brain and mind and body into coherent states. And when you do that in a coherent state, that means you're already in a great meditative state. Then you start breath meditation. You are wonderfully going into the breath meditation, right, friends? So let me put up the process of heart elevation is very, very simple. And then we will look at breath meditation. Once again, the posture, and then we go into this heart elevation process and meditation. So the meditation process that we are called breath meditation, which we practiced yesterday, we're going to practice again today, is observing our natural breath with our eyes closed. Those of you who come join today, this is the posture. The goal is to rest the mind, empty the mind. How do you do it? By sitting down comfortably, as you, with your fingers into fingers, feet crossed at ankle if you're sitting in the chair or sofa. On the floor, you see the picture there, cross-legged. Keep you be very comfortable body. If you require, take back support. And then closing your eyes and observing your breath, resting your attention at the middle of the eyebrows, at the beginning of the nose, called root of the nose. If that's difficult, rest your attention anywhere on the nose. And then observe your natural breath, the breath, the way it is, in breath and out breath. And observe the breath slowly. Your thoughts come down, mind goes into empty states. And empty states is energy. So many things may happen there automatically. Observe all of it. When observing the breath, mind is becoming empty. And some things may happen there, lightness, heaviness, movement. Many things could happen. And be witness to all of it. But when you observe the breath, mind is empty, and you're there in an empty state for a little while, and suddenly thoughts come. When thoughts come, recognize it is a very natural. It's very natural that thoughts keep coming. And I recognize when thoughts are there, attention back to the breath, and again start the process all over. It's called breath meditation. This is where we spend every day maximum time. And then prior to doing breath meditation, we will practice this heart elevation technique, dear friends, is where, and it is for a few minutes, and then you can follow my guidance, but we are starting with our hands at our chest area and connect to the heart center for a couple of minutes. Then imagining of an experience which moves us into a good emotion state, and then be there and then spread that energy to everyone on the planet. And then slowly, slowly that we conclude that process, and then we slip into breath meditation automatically, where our hands come down into your lap with the fingers crossed. Right, friends? Relax yourself. Sit comfortably. Relax your body. Scan your body from head to toe. Dear friends, dear masters, with a great intention to connect with ourselves, I'd like you to keep your hands on your chest area and with your eyes closed, specs removed, rest your attention on your beautiful heart, and with a relaxing breath, connect with your heart center. With that slow, relaxing breath, connect with the center of all emotions, which is nurturing all life. With its higher vibrations, your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Feel it. Connect with your heart center. Feel the beat, the rhythm of this loving heart, which is constantly helping you experience life greatly with its emotions of love, compassion, kindness, gratitude, joy. Can you move yourself into a higher emotion by simply imagining or bringing up an experience from your past of love, of joy, of gratitude, of compassion? Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to direct that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet to help them heal, to help them elevate their understanding of life. Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to spread that energy to everything and everyone by making an intention. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Feel. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. love, compassion, kindness, joy are all the ways to experience that connection, to move into coherence between body, mind, and this energy, the field. Feel. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Resting your attention at the root of your nose or anywhere on the nose, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath at that point. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your natural in-breath and the out-breath. No sounds in the mouth, no forms of any kind in the mind. Meditation is not imagination, is not visualization. Meditation is to empty the mind. Observe the breath. And allow yourself to slowly notice the mind becoming less and less of thought. Calming, relaxing. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to go into that emptiness, calmness inside of you, all around you. That's energy. When the mind becomes empty, all that energy is channelized into the present moment. Allow yourself to merge into your breath. And allow yourself to experience that greater calmness, emptiness. All emptiness is energy. This is the limitless field of energy, the quantum field of existence. The longer you stay connected to this field of emptiness, the more you resting your mind, the more you dissolve your past. The longer you are in this emptiness energy, that blackness, the more aware you become, the more mindful you become, and be in the present. are less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer you stay merged into this field of emptiness, the more insightful you become, the more miraculous experiences you draw into your life, the more meaningful experiences you influence in your physical reality. Stay aware of that emptiness, the darkness, the field of no body, of no thing, the field of light. This is your greater mind. The more you are in this field of emptiness, the more inspired you become, the more intuitive you become. Friends, it's truly an honor and privilege to be exploring higher aspects of life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. Can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? Express your gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge leads to many newer experiences. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, for helping you learn many things, for helping you experience many things in life. Be deeply grateful to this beautiful nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the angelic kingdom, for filling our lives with inspiration, beauty, energy, and more. Give thanks to everything you use, the technology, all the companies, government systems that support and make our life so comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? And whenever you're ready, with your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, you may open your eyes. Okay, friends, I hope you enjoyed the session. I believe we did meditation close to 40 minutes. How long to meditate? However long you wish to. So we start the meditation. 10 minutes is great, 15 minutes is wonderful, 20 you're getting deeper. 30 is a good amount of dose of meditation every day, and we go for about 40 minutes eventually by tomorrow or day after. And we think that it is beautiful. It's a very good amount of meditation to be in there, in the field, to create for ourselves a great future. It's like a gardener spending enough time in the garden. You know it. The longer you are there, de-weeding, and the longer you're there, having a great conversation with the sand, with the soil, with the plants, they're going to nurture beautifully. Same thing. We're in this field of quantum of creation. Short time, good. Many things are forgotten, dissolved, and so they were coming into some kind of a balanced state, coherent state. Longer time, you are now nurturing for a great creation, for a great future. Short time, many current illnesses disappear. Longer time, recurring, chronical, unexpected, unknown, hidden illnesses also dissolve. Let's do a quick poll to understand how many of us are practicing this already and how many are new to this. Yes, can I run the poll, Vignesh? So the simple 4 questions that we have. First one is, are you new to Buddha CEO? Or have you been attending the programs? Well, you may have attended many other programs. We're asking specifically what we call a transformation program, an extra 3-week program we run, and then this 40-day program in the past. Then the next question is about your length of meditation, how long you've been practicing meditation, if you've been there. And we specifically call out that any hatha yoga you do, pranayamas you do, and then prayers, and you have quite contemplative practices, they're all not meditations. Then you scroll up a bit. Then we're asking if there is, while you understand that you want to practice everyday meditation, but there's always been some challenges. And what are those top challenges that you have in maintaining regular and practicing regular meditation? The last one is simply what do you do at the most part of your daytime in a given day? What kind of work? But friends, we need some more participation. Those on the YouTube could just simply write in the chat answers to your questions if you wish to. But I need a little more. To end this poll, we need some more participants. Those of you not answered, please do. This will help to tailor some concepts and topics as we go along. Also helps to tailor how long a meditation we may do and then how shorter meditations we may do as we go along. Okay. Let's conclude here. All right. So what does it say? We are 70%, a whopping 70% of Buddha CEOs have done in the program. Is perhaps the highest masters returning back. So 30% new. Of course, we have other batches, so we remain to see. But become popular for the morning for returning Buddha CEOs. Wonderful. Thank you for coming back. And so then the next one, so the 70% have taken this program, which is great. But in that, nearly half are started the journey in the last 3 months. So which means you attended perhaps one program of the past, part of it. So great. So we do have a good amount of newer masters then. We consider anyone less than 3 months into journey. And then most of we have a good percentage of masters here who are 50+% of masters here were new to meditation. And then 50% are more, 6 months and more. One year and more, that's great. So half the people are long-term meditators here, very, very wonderful. Lack of regularity, consistency, 35%. Thoughts and distractions, 26%. Pain, 5%. Doubt or lack of clarity, nobody. So no challenge. So 30% have already crossed over. They're saying there's no challenge because they are common. Thoughts and mental distractions will always be there. We have to understand that they're part of our meditation process. That should not bother us anymore if you understand that they are part of it and they will always be there. Will not be a reason. We write it because we want to know how many people are in this state of mind. As I recognize and I look to dissolve that particular thought, it is okay to have mental distractions, okay to have thoughts. It's just fine. Now, lack of regularity, consistency, always we say the answer is be in the company of people, get to do some service if your environment, and always talk to meditators and then join physical programs. And these are practices. If you do those practices, and then automatically you are becoming regular and regular in a period of time. And move to that other bracket, which said we don't have a challenge. We are very, very greatly doing this. All right, friends. And those of you who said that due to pain are physical distractions, this is where the pain, we have to live through it. We have to live through it. This is cause and effect. And so then we have to live through by just making a lot more determined to sit through it. As you meditate, we sit through it and slowly it sure will dissolve. If you have intentions right, it will dissolve. We don't give up and we just are a little more determined. And as always, here I see 75% are professionals, are business men, are entrepreneurs, and then rest distributed. Homemakers 12%, students 5%. We have many student programs, so typically they tend to join there. And then senior citizens, another 10-12%. So great composition, like always we see. Wonderful day, friends. You can stop sharing, Vignesh. So, dear friends, is there anyone who would like to share your experience of how you felt today in meditation or yesterday? I would like to share, please raise your hand. These meditation experiences that I've touched briefly yesterday, that lightness and heaviness, whirling, body whirling sensation, body floating up, pains, seeing color, seeing visions, having great intense feelings, are not finding a body, disappearance of the body organs, the entire body itself is not found, tingling sensations, electricity passing, that currents, that feeling of currents passing through, and all of it are naturally happening for many, and some may not happen at all. I will cover in detail tomorrow of this, but let's take some sharings from a couple of people before I introduce few of our facilitators today. Yes.
Sure, sir. We have Priyanka ji. She's please, Priyanka ji, if you wanna, yeah.
Hello, good morning and namaste. I am Priyanka. and I'm currently residing in Dhaka. I'm married here. I'm from Calcutta, West Bengal. And
We're not able to hear you, ma'am. Can increase your volume
can you hear me now?
a little better.
Is it okay now?
Ideally, we still want higher volume.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Great.
Just a second. Yeah. Hi, I'm Priyanka and I'm currently residing in Dhaka, that's in Bangladesh, and I'm from Calcutta. And meditation, I'm 33 right now. And since the age of 17, I've been into certain practices like uh, pranic healing, Arahatic yoga, and all that. So I've had a stint with Twin Hearts meditation, Kundalini, soul realization, many different forms. And I have also done the Silva method. Many, like I have just been into some kind of spiritual practices, but I've really never uh, practiced healing or something. So, but my life principles and basis is on spirituality. That's what I feel. And so this time I came across and I wanted to start my meditation journey from new because I have been trying to push myself after marriage. It's been 7 years, and I've just got entangled in this what you call the material world. I feel so. I joined this, and today is the second day, and I really loved the thing. I saw a lot of. I have never had this experience what I had today. I couldn't feel my body. Yeah, that is the out of body experience, and I couldn't feel anything. I know that I am there in the body, but I'm outside the body at the same time because I just couldn't move anything. And then I saw a lot of things, a lot of things. I even saw the light. I was in the clouds. I was God knows where. And I even saw a few visuals of death. Maybe it was some fear of losing some loved ones. I saw, I don't know, many, it was just too good. I don't know where my astral body was taking me. So this is what I wanted to share, and I wanted to know why so many things. What kind of faculty are we getting into? Like, where are we tapping?
Yes, madam, wonderful. You have a lot of knowledge and understanding, and so then you experience all of it. And so meditation, you know it, you know the science. Now you just have to experiment and explore this a lot more deeply. Meditation is healing all five bodies and bringing experience of all five bodies. Our physical body is forgotten, and so then all energy bodies are experienced. And then, of course, the out of the body travel is also happening. If you couldn't move your physical body, then you are naturally out of it. And so we will experience, and the experiences are always in those five areas. There is some kind of a physical sensation happening, pain happening. We term this a physical body, movement happening, physical body experience. As a segue to what I would cover tomorrow, but then we are energy body experience, pranamaya kosha experience, which is expanding and contracting of the energy body. Energy body is practically is infinitely large, and so it can expand and contract. Or some kind of lightness and heaviness and tingling sensations, and some of all of this is energy body experience. Are losing sense of organs because you become energy, transcend your physical matter in meditation, the right meditation, which is to draw senses inward and which is to drop the thought so that you drop the form. And so then we experience the energy body, pranamaya kosha. We come into, essentially, when your physical senses are shut off, then your extra senses are active. ESP is active, and so then we're able to now sense the energy which you are aware. And so then we are doing this pranamakush experience, then of course the mind body, then intellect body, then bliss body experiences, all of them come. All of them come, and then we see them. Some are relevant, some are not relevant. Some, I mean, when I say everything is relevant, it's just that our ability to understand is not necessarily there. And some are there which may not mean anything to us now. And so, what do we do with these experiences? I'll talk about this tomorrow, but then anything that's interesting to us, we remember or record it. And some experience instantly tell us what to do next. Suppose at a workplace, and then a senior colleague from another office comes, walks up, and then I travel and he's there, and then telling you a couple of things, and then goes away. Hey, you know what? There is this new project our organization is bringing up with, and there is so person is taking initiative, and it goes away, and you know instantly what to do based on that conversation. You know it. Oh, this is what I was thinking about all along, so I must go and then approach this person or whatever. So meditation experience are like that too, that when something comes to us, instantly we know, okay, we implement it, take an action. If we don't know but it's interesting, we record it. Neither interesting nor I don't know what that is, don't bother about it and just leave it and then enjoy it if it is enjoyable, otherwise just move on. Like what we see when you travel on a road. So so many things, not everything you're excited about, and so then just move on. It's like that. Okay. But they do have a place, and then they are there because they're there to help us to guide moment to moment. They are helping us to stay in the program by making us experience something beyond the body. That helps us to say, oh, what is that? Okay, I all thought it's only bones and molecules, the physical body, but now I'm finding myself light. I'm not even finding myself. Where did I go? So that is enough curiosity for us to be here in the practice to explore. That's one type. Another type, of course, is to bring us a lot of pleasure and joy. Another type is giving us a lot of information, clues to make our present physical life a lot more beautiful. Right? So many reasons why the experiences come. So we'll learn this a little bit more in more detail tomorrow, post meditation. Thank you for asking this question, Priyanka, madam.
Can I ask one more question, please?
Yes.
How do you decide whether this is all our imagination or it's in the conscious mind, or is it, something real? Like, how do you decipher that?
Anything that is, while you will master this art of decoding, master the art of knowing whether something is imagination or something is coming to you involuntarily in due course or a period of time. But one thumb rule you can use is anything that is least expected. Anything that is least expected out of you in that moment is your meditation experience that is coming from the field. Least expected. So if I am suddenly seeing an angelic figure that I don't even know what that is, then it couldn't be imagining because you don't even know what that is. Neither is your state of mind before meditation is anything close to that. And so this is how you look at it. Now you say my body did not move. It's a direct knowing experience that you know how normally body moves and you're not able to move. So that is a meditation experience you can't doubt and you won't doubt. But a vision is where the challenge is because the mind also has the capability to visualize and hallucinate. And many who do not know about this meditation experience say you're hallucinating, shut it off. This is the biggest problem that we as children always have great connection to the field. So we always bring a lot of experience from there. But then parents who do not know simply shut them off and say you're hallucinating. But they're actually drawing experience because parents are always children below 5 years are in that eternal state of connection. They go into thoughtless state easily, they drift into it. As I come back and say something, and we say, what this fellow, where did he pick it up? Where is he bringing? Because he's drawing experience from the field, something we get it in meditation. They have clarity, but then we clutter the clarity by saying, oh, you're thinking, you're hallucinating, don't go there, don't go this. And so we really shut off our senses, set of extra senses by discouraging ourselves, by authorities or experts telling us, or senior people telling us this is not right. And so your answer to your question is anything that's least expected is your practice, and then in due course, and then we have to practice sufficiently long. Sufficiently long enough we practice, like you mentioned once, I'm in the body but not in the body. My body is, I know that my body is there but not there. I was in that state. Now in that state, now when you suddenly that transforms into a vision, then you know that you are in this thoughtless state and then you are receiving something. You will know how to differentiate that versus an active mind imagination. You will know it.
Okay.
And now for that kind of experience to happen, we sit there sufficiently long and we have this good group. We have a group of senior masters here. They all have been practicing. Now we have 50% over a year, and some of them for 4 or 5 years and many more years after. And so when you're in this group, and then there is definitely helping us to sort of go into deep states, and that's why we encourage. Somehow figure it out to come to a group meditation, no matter where that is, but join a group meditation. Individual meditation is great, but group meditation, more than now with technology enabling, is wonderful to be joining, to deepen our practice. It's free. There. We're just a little wise to recognize and then join a group meditation. All right. Until that time, we become advanced to the point where it didn't matter. All right. So let's introduce our few facilitators. 7:30, we'll take another 8 minutes before I conclude this session today, dear friends. And yes, who will be
Yes,
first?
first one is Namita ma'am. Please
Yes.
unmute. Welcome.
Namaste, dear friends and masters. Very good morning and evening. I'm Namita from Gurugram, and my journey started with this similar kind of program, this morning 40-day program. And since then, life has become more beautiful and more enjoyable. Technique is so simple and doable that I just fell in love with meditation, and joining the morning session has become an integral part of my life. First of all, my insomnia, due to which I dreaded nights, was taken care of. And then subsequently, migraine, I also could get rid of. I no longer do panic easily. I am ready to accept the challenges with more vigor. And yes, I can come out of it. Now I feel more empowered as I meditate. I can create what I want. I fully realize this now, and I am able to implement whatever I have been learning here on this platform. So I would just like to say, dear friends and masters, just latch on to meditation, do attend the program regularly, and reap the most of the benefits. I am the facilitator for the groups Presence 1 and 11, and happy to be of any help, to be of any assistance, and more than that, I am eager to learn from each one of you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Wonderful. These are WhatsApp groups, those of you not heard. Presence 1 and 11 that Namtaji, one of our senior masters, is talking about. For all the WhatsApp groups, who is the next one? Please add. For all the WhatsApp groups you have in the header, you'll find the contact information of your facilitator. And so you can connect with them, you can understand their experience, share, ask questions, and all of it. In the group is what we are really request you to do. But sometimes you have something very personal and you want to discuss, so feel free to have conversations with your facilitators. Yes, Nanaji Garu.
Peaceful morning, masters. My name is Nanaji Rao. I live in UAE, Abu Dhabi.
Why is it not that clear? Why is it not clear?
Blissful morning, Masters. My name is Nanaji Rao. I live in Abu Dhabi, UAE. I'm doing meditation from last many years, almost 15 years. I joined Buddha CEO in 2020 onwards, practicing meditation regularly. The beauty of thing here in Buddha CEO is that you learn the techniques scientifically, and from Chandra sir explains all the techniques scientifically, and those things I practicing, like manifestation techniques I practiced, and I achieved whatever I have manifested in my life. My health got very much improved. Like I was suffering from sciatica pain that was completely healed. I have not even noticed how it has gone in. My emotional balance has improved a lot, like anger, stress, and my creativity in the office works also improved a lot. Getting whatever I want to my office or to my personal things, I could manifest easily. Whatever I thought, it's manifesting like anything. Just sometimes unbelievable things are happening in my life. How it is happening? Only through meditation, regular practice of meditation, consistently. That is what I can tell you, Masters. So I'm representing presence 8 and 14. I'm available all the time. You can message me or you can reach me personally also. I can assist you whatever clarifications you have, doubts you have. Sharing also very good. So please come forward. It's a great groups are there, facilitators are there who can help you and reach you out for any of your doubts. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Ranaji Garu. Wonderful narration. Yes, next one.
You have Priyanka.
You're on mute, Priyanka.
Good morning, dear friends and masters. Good afternoon and great evening. I'm Priyanka. I'm a homemaker. I'm staying in Bangalore. From past 1.5 years, almost, I'm into this meditation, and I'm with Buddha CEO. From one of my relative, Nagidra Prasad, I'm introduced to Buddha CEO. And first of all, I was having a kind of depression. I completed my engineering. I was working around 7 years after my kids, after Corona. I couldn't continue my career. So I was in that mode. After coming into meditation, that got reduced. I got like more clarity on my purpose of life. And most of the time, I'm happy. And whatever I'm doing in that, I'm getting clarity. And I was having a tough situation in last year. My mother-in-law fell into deep sick, and my husband was in out of station with my small kids. I was able to come out of this situation because of this meditation. And I was having acidity, bloating sensation if I eat raw vegetables and fruits. After coming into meditation, within few months, it got. I was able to came out of this health issue, and my backache, neck pain, everything got reduced without my knowledge. And my relationship also has improved. I was having multiple issues, but nowadays I'm not facing such issues. But the way I'm interacting with my kids, with my parents, with my mother-in-law, with my husband, everything got changed. most of the time I will approach in a positive way. And I'm seeing my kids are healthy from past 1 year with zero medications. I'm always sitting beside my kids when they are sleeping and do meditation. So it might have helped them to stay healthy. And manifestation helped me to achieve multiple things through meditation. I was thinking to attend AMR in person last year, that I could able to achieve, and I was very much having intention to jump into service, that I could able to achieve. And now I'm traveling to Australia with my kids. That also result of meditation manifestation, I feel. And most of the things I observe change inside me. I could able to find a new friend within me. I could able to find new myself. Negative thought got erased, and I'm more about aware about my thoughts most of the time. And uh, meditation gave everything to me. Meditation become my friend. It is my inspiration, my new hope, my new intention, solution for everything, guide, guru, everything, what not. Meditation is everything for me now. Thanks to Chandra sir, Buddha CEO team. Thank you everyone. My deepest gratitude to everyone. Currently, I'm representing Presence 5 WhatsApp group. Please come up with the queries or sharings, make it more interactive, and spread the meditation. Grow all together. Thank you.
Awesome. Great. So much service you've been doing. Thank you, Priyanka, madam. Yes. Do we have one more today?
Yes, sir. Kiran, sir.
Yes.
You're on mute.
Master Kiran has a
Yes.
new look.
Oh, hello, dear friends and masters. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to take part in this program and serve you. It's actually my journey started 2.5 years ago when I was in a very low point in my life, and meditation turned out to be a life changer for me. I was in a deep stress and I was losing weight. I lost around like 30 pounds. And meditation helped me to come out of my health challenges, and I was more, successful. I was emotionally balanced. I came out in more joyous, happier. I was able to give the greatest gift to myself, that is meditation. And I would like to thank everyone, masters, that helped me guide through this program on a daily basis. I was calling facilitators and I was trying to reach out to Buddha CEO, coordinators, members, and everybody who, just like you, who started this program. I started and I got immense help from this community. And being with the like-minded people raised my vibrations, and I was able to help and be in a positive state all the time. And I was able to manifest greater things in my life. My relationship with my parents, my sister, my kids, everything improved. I would like to also say that I'm more successful now than what I was 3 years before. And meditation, as Priyanka ma'am said, is the solution to all the problems, and meditation is the answer to all your questions. So believe in yourself, trust the program, be here every day, and then in a short time, you will change your life. My groups are Presence 3 and Presence 12, and I'm from Albany, New York, USA, but I will be able to help you out, address any questions, either in IST or during UST timings. Thank you very much, dear friends, and thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you, Chandra sir.
Thank you. Awesome, Kiran Garu. Wonderful to encourage. Yes, meditation is answer, meditation is solution for everything. Okay, friends. So thank you very much. We'll conclude here. Any questions in the chat,
Yes, sir.
Ronaldji? Okay.
Yes,
So
we have
those
3
of you
questions.
who plan time only till 7:30, we're way past it. Feel free to thank you very much for joining. I will continue to answer the remaining questions and then I'll conclude here today. But otherwise, we'll see you all tomorrow at 6 a.m. again. And there is a second batch in the evening, 9:30 p.m. India time. And so then that may be more if, in case you wish to join that a second time, sure, or you're not able to, some people are not able to, friends, they can join that one. All right. It's the same session goes on there, but we have different teachers. This time it's going to be live. I'll be taught by our other masters there. Sometimes I will join there, but most of the time it will be other teachers, Rakesh Ji and then Jayashree Madam predominantly will anchor that. Sometimes Sonaji may join and then Namita Ji may join. Yes. So thank you all and let's continue to answer the questions.
Sure, sir. So it's from Sharjah, ma'am. I read it somewhere, the body heals best in the right time when we are sleeping. Then how meditation help heal the body in the morning meditation?
What is the question? Body heals in meditation.
When you sleep, it heals. So then how is the meditation helping when we're doing it in the morning?
Okay. It is nothing to do with the time of the day. It is to do with the state of the body. And so in sleep, we go into a state called delta. Your question will be answered tomorrow. Okay, so let's wait till tomorrow. Meditation takes you into the same state that sleep state takes you into an inner state. And so the healing happens. Tomorrow I'll cover this. When we're going to put up a chart and then walk through the different brain waves and what's happening to us in meditation. All right?
And then we have from Kinjal Shabani, is it compulsory to sit while meditating or we can also lay down?
Sitting ideal. Lying down only if you can't sit down. So those who have a physical challenge, and so then they are okay to lie down and meditate until the time body cooperates to help you to sit up again. Okay. You are spending time for meditation, and so then we encourage, because when you sit up, then you're not sleeping. Number one, see, a lot of times you tend to go to sleep and your head is rested. And so from that perspective, we encourage you to sit down. You're a lot more alert. And lying down, you're more relaxed, and you just want to go into that sleep mode because that's what body is tuned to. And so we ask you to sit down and then meditate for best experience, best results, enhanced results. Yes.
The next is from Vijaya Kumar, Rajguru Mohapatra. Says, sir, is the meditation is final and no need to do any puja rituals, visiting temple and worshipping the God?
We are consciousness. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the Brahma, I am the creator, I am the existence, I am the whole consciousness. Tatsumasi, you are that, I am that. So when we understand this fully and deeply, then we go in to ourselves to realize that Godhood in us. If praying and worshipping is about being in connection with our existence, because God means that everywhere, exists everywhere, meditation is the simplest and the greatest way to become one with it and become that too. All right. So anything that is ritual, anything that is outwardly practice, a ritual practice, merely a belief system, must be curtailed immediately. And anything that is done with a deep devotion, to merge with it truly, become one with it, no separation whatsoever. Anything that brings that experience, which you can carry it in your daily life as that thing that you're one with everything, then the practice then becomes naturally meditation, becomes a devotion, and then devotion becomes meditation, both are same. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Next one is, does meditation help with aura cleaning and aura enhancement?
Naturally, our energy field is reflective of the current thought, feeling, past experience, emotion, and our psyche. Basically, the psyche is constantly reflecting time to time our current state of mind, which is constantly is influenced through how much of baggage we carry from the past. And so that keeps changing with meditation as it dissolves the past and moves you into high vibration with more inspiration. And so then your aura naturally is changing time to time, moment to moment. And so it is. And so aura is just a byproduct. There's nothing special about it. It's a byproduct of your state. And so we need to fix the state, not fix the aura. And when we fix our understanding and we have sufficient practice of meditation, then automatically our aura naturally gets fixed. We don't even have to bother about it because it is reflected in the way we carry our life. So fixing auras, fixing chakras, those are wrong concepts. We don't fix them because they'll automatically get fixed when we are naturally are increasing our understanding and then put enough practice. That's why we have four, and Patriji is all for practice, practice, practice. Go longer, go longer. However time you can get into meditation, be there, and then automatically cleanse auras. It automatically unblock chakras, energize the chakras. It'll happen. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Next one is, does meditation help in de-addiction, smoking?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there is research, and you explore EOC institute.org, exploration of consciousness, EOC institute.org. A scientific experiments talking about de-addiction and meditation with no side effects of any medication for de-addictions easily helps people to overcome any addictions, even cravings, even to the chocolates, coffee, cheese, and then of course substances, alcohol, and all of them meditation helps, and helps much faster than medication. The experiment showed that in under 8 weeks, in a set of group of people, I think they're done in a prison, set of 8 weeks, meditation helped them overcome the addiction issues by 90% compared to those in 6 months after medication. The percentage that transformed changed are very less, much lesser. So 2 months of practice of meditation can easily get us out of many of these addictions. Absolutely. What is required? A will to change, a will to wanting to de-addict ourselves is necessary. When I say will, I mean an intention to de-addict myself is necessary. All right. If you don't believe and say nothing is going to work, and so I'm going to be like this is what I enjoy most, that's a different thing. But if you have in your normal time and have any good intention that yes, I would like to de-addict myself, I'd like to master this thing and be the master again of what I consume, and then absolutely meditation is going to help sufficient. Sometimes it is difficult for some people, and so we ask that family members or friends support them, bring them somehow to the meditation for a few days. And if they do that, then definitely in a few days, meditation will give them the glimpses of hope, or the control, not control is the right word, but brings them the feeling that yes, I can do it, and so that's sufficient. Thereafter, they'll be on their own. Yes.
The next one is, sir, how is it different from Anapana and Vipassana?
This is the same. This is Anapanasati Vipassana. Anapanasati means observing the breath, in breath, out breath. And then Vipassana means true seeing. In fact, we are the true Vipassana moment. Vipassana and Gautam Buddha terms is true seeing. That means every experience that you have, nothing is hallucinatory. The experience that we have in the field of all energy bodies are absolutely all right. And we explore that deeply. We don't shut off anything. Unlike in some moments where the understanding is that the only body sensations are allowed to be observed, but everything else to be discarded, not at all. Then we are missing a big part of this whole process of meditation as the way Gautam Buddha laid out, that Kaya Nupassana, Chitta Nupassana, Bhava Nupassana, Vipassana. And so it is the same, but it's not the way the Vipassana movement is talking about. It is quite different. We explore true Vipassana, seeing with our ESP, and then we also are exploring a lot of knowledge and wisdom deeply. Quite wide amount of knowledge we're exploring. Life of living and life after life living. Yes, Sanaj.
Yeah, next one is from Vijaya Kumar. Sir, is the meditation is final and no need to do any, we already answered that. How to cure or address 15 years of OCD from meditation, from medication?
The answer is same. I think we just have to sit down and have an intention to recognize that I have something that I would like to overcome. If somebody is in a denial and say, I'm just fine, then until they come out of that to recognize, and we may be there. But if they recognize and say, willfully wanting to change, meditation will greatly help them. They do nothing other than just come and join this program. That's all. Be in this program to the best possible way, and it will ultimately happen. It will ultimately happen.
Next
You
one
will
is
know as you're practicing, you will know if you have to do something extra. You will get guided automatically. Kiranji said meditation is answer to all questions and solution to all problems, and so then it goes without an exception for this too. Yes.
Next one is from Vanjori Muchira again. During today's meditation, I was feeling emotions of rejection, deeply making me lose focus. A few times I felt my body becoming light. Am I on the right path?
You're on the right path, absolutely. It aligns with the all experience of meditation that you are saying, and so on the right path.
Jai Krishna M has typed in quite long, saying, I'm Jai Krishna, practicing meditation from last 30 days, joined last November AMR, also in Pyramid Valley, Bangalore. There I experienced so much of energy, bliss state by being in deep meditation for 3 hours. As part of my job or to gain more knowledge, I wanted to study at least for an hour per day. But these days, if I get 2 hours, I'm preferring to do meditation and experience the meditation happiness rather than going for study. Actually, I'm planning to relax first through meditation and then go to study, but it's ending up like I'm taking full time for meditation only rather than study. Please suggest how I can plan my meditation.
There'll be a period where we go into this state of wanting to explore more and more meditation, more and more this knowledge and understanding, which is natural. And so that period where you tend to attend less to the material things and then more to the spiritual things, which is common. Just surround yourself with a group of friends who are meditators, connect with one of the masters here, just have an interaction with them, and that period you have to pass through, where you feel that you want to do more and more of it, you want to pass through. You just have to be a little careful if in case you're using this as a bypass mechanism to overcome, forget the problems, if there are any. Barring that, when you are going through a period like this where you feel like more exploration or meditation, more knowledge, more this, it must be continued. And it's going to do a great good in the long term. It's like, with the half knowledge, you are starting off a system, it keeps breaking, and you say, no, it doesn't work that way. You pause, and then you take a full reset, you learn yourself, qualify yourself with a lot of full knowledge, or, and become, right things about that process, and then go back. Then it'll, it is there for longer term. Same thing here. So if you are feeling that you want to continue more and more meditation, must be done, provided it's not being used as a bypass escape mechanism to overcome some problems. And so just have a conversation with one of the facilitators, converse with them, and then continue it. Okay. There's also the time people around you may be a little worried because you just seem to be spending more and more of that. If it's genuinely being spent, you'll be just fine. You just need support. That's all. And some senior masters can give you that support.
And we have somebody from Kenya, Aking Film Energy. Very happy to have you. I'm engaging with Buddha CEO from Kenya because I'm earning to change my life for myself and my children for a long time. I'm struggling with distraction and lack of focus. I hope it gets better after 40 days.
Absolutely. Welcome to this program from Kenya. So beautiful. And please stay in close touch with your facilitator, whichever group that you're assigned. And if not, please make sure to ask and then get a group link to join. And then we are connected. And then definitely meditation brings, I talked about in the beginning, future is hope, is trust, and then it is faith. Three things that evolve, all of us. Hope in life, trust into the process of life, and then deep faith into it. And so then everything changes. It'll happen automatically.
And one more. It says from Spiro Reddy Valam. Good morning, sir. Dental aches can be cleared.
What? Dental aches?
Dental
Toothaches.
abscess. Yes.
Meditation is answer, solution to all problems. So everything is an exception. Healing of all kinds will happen. Just have to go through it. In our program, 70% of the people have said consistently in 3 weeks they're healing or healed something in 3 weeks. And then more than 90% the long-term meditators have said that they healed. Or they got a relief. Or it's no longer a problem. They don't bother about it. You see, ultimately it's about being happy and joyful, and then carry our work or carry our desires and dreams. And so there may be some imperfections here and there, but they don't really matter. And then you'll either get to that state or you'll actually heal what is necessary for you to align in the purpose and then continue. This is bound to happen for everyone, for sure.
Thank you, sir. We have a question from our own Sindhu Charanji from Fiji. Namaste, sir. Just a question out of curiosity. If meditation is the answer to everything, meaning when the answers are coming from within with simple clarity, why is there a need to still read books? Thank you, sir.
We are a co-creator. So we take what comes, but we also are actual participant in creation process. So when we assume a role of co-creator, then we enhance our knowledge so that we create more. And so then when you are in that state, you become a co-creator to read, to learn, to experience more, to create more, because every experience creates something, right? That's the process of consciousness creating constantly. If you didn't, but somebody else is there working for you, so you be that, and you be this also. You own your creation here, and so then we continue to learn to enhance our knowledge, to create more. Knowledge first for those who couldn't connect deeply in meditation, to expand their understanding. And then knowledge second, to create, to experience more. And also, when you read more, you increase your understanding of that thing out there, that invisible. And so then you experience that more, by the way. When you read more about, let's say, astral travel, you experience more astral travel. That's another dimension of the entire field, whole. You've not experienced that yet. We do not stop with what we are experiencing here. We are constantly exploring in many, many angles, many things, because everything is, there's so much to experience. And so when you read more about specific things, then you experience that more, right? And so that way is why you continue to enhance your knowledge. You can have an intention to say, I want to receive more and more knowledge about that, which is also there, and then you carry here, utilizing the sensory perceptions to learn more, to create more. Okay. You will not differentiate these states at a due course, Sindhu madam. Okay. Thank you much, dear friends. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. It was so great. See you all tomorrow at the same time. Thank you, sir.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You're capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel in every circumstance.
So good to see everyone.
Work on.
Awesome to hear you from Priyanka, ma'am. Lovely. So good. Welcome. And as usual, great team here. Vignesh, you're doing awesome. Good to see Namita, ma'am. So lovely. Thank you all, and see you all tomorrow, friends. Same time. And do join the second one. It was a great session, especially the Q&A. We thank all the masters for coming forward and evolving, because this stirs up, deepens our understanding, and we get more from sir. So thank you. Keep coming with questions. Keep joining for meditation. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.
Yourself daily. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in